Are you ready for the three-step process? I'm not gonna make you wait anymore, and I'm gonna start off how to go ahead and chop your depressions away, right? So the first step of dealing with it, well, there is a three-step process, but let me go ahead and do it in another way. I don't want to start with the first prior thing. I want to start with something which is the least priority, which is the third step. Okay, so which is least powerful, and again I'm telling you, least powerful doesn't mean that this is not powerful at all. Okay, least powerful, I mean comparatively in these three steps, this is a normal thing which you can do, and after that there is second important thing, and there is first primary thing which you have to go ahead and do. So I'm going to give you this three-step process, and by the way, there are so many other ways to deal with this depressions, frustrations and all. I'm just giving you one particular way. Just this three-step method is what I'm giving you right now. But let me tell you, there are so many other ways to deal with this kind of things. Okay, so the first thing which I'm going to give you is the third step directly. What is that third way of dealing with it? Is, I call this a 3S method. What is that? I call this a 3S method, which can help you get rid of your all emotional problems. And the third step is nothing but finding out a strategy, right? What is that? The third step is strategy. Now think about it. No matter what problem you have in your life, or no matter what is that which is haunting you, do you have a proper strategy to face it? So what is so much important about strategy? See, in my life has always been about finding out right strategies. I started out as a coach, and I didn't know how to go ahead and start my life as a life coach. I didn't know. I was not randomly invited by the colleges. I was not randomly invited by corporates and companies directly to, saying that, Abhishek, come, give seminar to my people and help them grow. No, this did not happen. Okay, I had to find out a strategy. Right? Because during that time when I was growing as a coach, when I, in fact, forget about even growing, when I started out, okay, as a kid, when I started in coaching industry, I didn't know how to do it. I was depressed most of the time because I was unable to figure out the exact way how should I go ahead and achieve my dream of becoming a great coach. And then is when I understood the power of strategy. Abhishek, what is meant by strategy? Think about it. Now, if you want to make a cake, right, there are same ingredients every time, right? There is a similar way which you make it. Think about it. If there is a particular baker man who is best at baking the cakes, right? So if you ask to make him this particular cake, he makes it the same way today, makes it the similar way tomorrow, and makes it the similar way another day. Think about it. If you know this fast food centers, the fast food chains like McDonald's, Domino's, etc. If you go to this particular McDonald's, you go there, eat a burger, maybe of whatever the choice you have. Eat it in Hyderabad, eat it in Pune, or eat it in anywhere else in the world. Or maybe at least if that particular burger is available, eat it anywhere. The most of the time the taste is same. Why? Because they use the same strategy, right? What is meant by strategy? A systematic step-by-step procedure of achieving a result. Okay, a systematic step-by-step procedure of achieving a result is what I call as a strategy. How much important is this? Imagine your goal is to look for a sunset, and you are running towards east to get a sunset. Is that possible enough to visit a sunset or to see a sunset? No, because sun sets in the west. Everybody knows that. But if you have a wrong strategy, gone. You are not going to meet your goal, right? In the same way, my friend, the real reason is you're not depressed. Behind that depression, as I've already told you, there is a goal which you want to achieve, or there is a problem which you want to solve. So think about it. Are there any such role models? What is meant by role models? People whose role you want to model, right? Whose role, whose category, whose mindset, whose strategy you want to model and inculcate those things into your life and get the same results as those people got in their life. So think about it. What strategies do you really need? Okay, its strategies may be mental strategies, the mindset strategies, or the physical strategies in the real world, how to solve that particular problem. So I want you guys to find out the strategies. How exactly to find out the strategies, where to get from? Well, you have so many ways. Think about all those people who already got out of these problems. So now you might be telling, Abhishek, I don't know so many people who have similar problem as mine. Okay, yes, maybe. But today in this world, you have the great tool called internet. Right? Everything is on your fingertips. Go to a browser, type in your problem, or try knowing about those people who had similar kind of problems. The problem with people is they have very limited options. Right? Maybe think about this. How do we solve any problem? Some problem comes to our life. Okay, if you have already had an experience in your life solving that problem, then you are able to solve it. Yes or no? If you do not have an experience, maybe even if you don't have an experience, you might know somebody in your circle, maybe your parents or anybody else who have already solved that problem, and you have seen them doing it. Right? And now you can easily go ahead and solve the same problem because you already have something I call as distinction, something I call as strategy. So most of the people, they have these limited options. Okay, say for example, I got this problem in my life, what should I do? Okay, so I should do this, I should do that. Apart from that, do you have any third option? Your brain goes, no. Okay, so most of the people, what they do is, they try doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And that is a big problem. Think about it. Okay, doing the similar thing over and over again to get particular result is not going to make your life any better. Because first time when you have followed that process, did it give you the result? No. Then simply when you do it for the second time, it's not going to give you. You repeat it for 1,000 times, it's not going to give you. You got to change your approach. You got to change your strategy. So how to do it? Find out people who have more strategies. How to do it? Go find out in YouTube. Or meet people. Come meet me. Yes, I can openly invite you. Come to me, talk to me. If you really want to personally meet me, come talk to me about your problem. Let's go ahead and find out strategies of how to solve this. Okay, because in my life, it's been my obsession helping people. I've helped more than 500 plus people to come out of the suicidal tendencies. Thousands and thousands of people came out of their depressions, their frustrations, their anxieties, their stress, whatnot, their addictions. So go out, find out strategies. You have so many books out there. So apart from that, okay, you have YouTube, you have people out there. So go ahead, find out strategies, find out the ways where you can go ahead and literally find out a step-by-step framework of how to solve that problem which is haunting you today. Got it? And I hope that is hooked you and that might have really helped you. So go ahead, do it. Right? It's not about the knowledge, it's all about action. So go ahead, do it. Find out people, find out strategies of making difference in your own life. Got it? And before going to step 2, I want you to go ahead and actually do the exercise. Write down who are those people, write down what are those books which can help you, because these are the things which will allow you to think out of the box, to think out of the options which are available to you, my friend. So go ahead, do it. I'll see you on the other end.